Do you feel like you're running on an endless treadmill, working harder every day, but getting nowhere? That feeling of being stuck, of the money you make barely covering your expenses, isn't a fluke. It's a system designed to keep you exactly there, in the rat race. This is the financial system that rules our lives, the one that teaches us from childhood that we must study, get a job, work hard, go into debt to buy a house, pay taxes, and repeat the cycle over and over again. But who really benefits from this scheme? I'll give you a hint. It's not you. Today, we're going to unravel the secrets behind this perfect mechanism that ensures that a few get rich while the majority struggles to stay afloat. Have you ever wondered why our education system doesn't teach us how to invest or build wealth? Why does it always seem like there's something designed to make you spend more than you earn? The answer will surprise you and probably outrage you. The question isn't whether you're on the wheel, it's how you're going to get off it. The first step we must take is to understand what we face every day. The rat race is a metaphor that perfectly describes the endless cycle that many people find themselves trapped in. Imagine a mouse running on a wheel, moving endlessly, but never getting anywhere. Well, that's what it's all about. First, there's traditional work. Sounds familiar, right? You wake up early, rush to work, spend 8 or more hours of your day making money for someone else, and then come home exhausted. All for a paycheck that, while it serves your needs, rarely leaves you room to build something bigger or follow your dreams. It's like you're working solely to survive, with no time or resources to plan for a different future. The spending cycle comes into play. This is where it gets interesting but also quite frustrating. You get your paycheck and quickly allocate it to your basic needs: rent, food, transportation, and in some cases, entertainment. But when it comes time to save or invest, you realize there's almost nothing left. Everything you earned is gone, and next month will be more of the same. And we can't forget the big player: debt. Credit cards, student loans, mortgages. Each of these seem like useful tools at first, but they soon become a burden on your shoulders. The interest piles up, and you feel like you're working not for yourself, but to pay someone else. That money you could use to get off the treadmill ends up trapped in a cycle that seems to have no end. The worst thing about the rat race is that many people don't even realize they're running in it. It becomes their normality. However, breaking out of this cycle is possible. It requires a change in mindset, learning to manage money better, prioritizing savings, and finding ways to generate passive income or alternatives to the traditional work model. Getting out of this race isn't easy, but the good news is that you're not forced to run forever. It all starts with becoming aware and taking the first step. Once we have understood what the rat race is all about, the second question we must answer is, how did this system manage to integrate itself so deeply into our lives? The answer is not simple, but the financial system plays a crucial role in perpetuating this dynamic through tools and structures that, while appearing beneficial on the surface, actually keep the majority trapped in an endless cycle. Let us look at some of the main factors that make this trap work. 1. The educational system. From an early age, the education system is designed to create efficient employees, but not entrepreneurs or investors. We are taught to memorize data, work within set schedules, and follow instructions, but topics such as money management, investing, or building passive income are almost never included. For example, how many people know how compound interest works, or what it means to diversify an investment portfolio? Without this foundation, entire generations end up following the traditional model: work, spend, and never save, which does not allow them to escape the cycle. Before continuing with the video, if you find this content useful, I invite you to give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new material. Now let's continue. 2. Excessive consumption. We live in an age of uncontrolled consumption, driven by advertising, social media, and peer pressure. The message is clear: buying more will make you happier or give you status. This leads many people to spend money on unnecessary things, from the latest cell phone model to clothes they rarely wear. Consumerism is also closely related to production and the business cycle. Modern economies are designed to encourage constant growth through continuous consumption. Therefore, the idea that there is always something new to buy is promoted, which drives people to spend all the time. 3. Student loans. In many cultures, earning a college degree is associated with success and economic stability. However, the cost of higher education has risen so much that millions of people are forced to go into debt to access it. These student loans can take decades to repay, limiting the financial opportunities of those who acquire them. Instead of starting their professional lives with a clear path to financial independence, many young people find themselves saddled with debt before they even earn their first paycheck. 4. Mortgages and the illusion of ownership. Buying a home is seen as one of the greatest achievements in adult life. However, mortgages, which seem like a logical way to achieve this dream, are also one of the greatest tools of financial control. Paying off loans for 20 or 30 years not only ties you up to significant debt, but reduces your ability to save to invest in other projects. While owning a home can be a smart investment, for many it represents more of a burden than an asset. 5. Inflation and taxes. Even those who manage to save face the challenge of inflation, which reduces the purchasing power of money over time. Although savings appear to be growing in number, they actually lose value. Added to this are taxes, which take a considerable share of income, making it even more difficult to accumulate wealth. Together, these factors create an environment that makes breaking out of the rat race a challenge. However, recognizing these pitfalls is the first step to taking control of your finances and looking for alternatives that will allow you to move towards financial independence. And finally, the final question is, how can we get out of the rat race? It's not an easy path, but it's entirely possible if you make smart financial decisions and, above all, change your way of thinking. So let's look at some key tips that will help you have a more free and financially independent life. 1. Improve your financial education. The first step to getting out of the rat race is to educate yourself. A great place to start is with books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is a classic that will teach you to think differently about money, focusing on the importance of generating passive income and not relying on just a salary. On the other hand, The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason offers timeless principles on saving, investing, and money management. These books introduce you to crucial concepts like the importance of having multiple sources of income and how to make money work for you. In addition to reading, look for additional resources such as podcasts, blogs, or courses on personal finance. The more you learn, the more tools you will have to take control of your finances and start taking the necessary steps towards a more financially free life. The key is to change your mindset and start thinking like an investor, not just an employee. 2. Create multiple sources of income. Don't limit yourself to depending on just one job. Diversifying your income streams is the second big step if you want to improve your life. There are many ways to generate additional income that don't require you to be tied to a 9-to-5 job. One option is to invest in real estate. Here, the strategy is to acquire properties that generate passive income through renting. By purchasing a property, you can rent it out and get a steady flow of money each month. This is especially useful if the property is located in an area with high rental demand, which guarantees a stable income. Another alternative is to start an online business. Nowadays, creating an online business is more accessible than ever, thanks to the tools and platforms available. Whether you are interested in selling physical products, offering digital services, or even creating your own product or course, the digital world opens up a range of opportunities. One of the most popular ways is to create an online store through platforms like Shopify, Etsy, or Amazon. You can sell products you make, resell items, or even do drop shipping, where you sell products from other suppliers without having to store or manage them directly. Creating digital content is also another way to generate extra income. From YouTube to blogs and social media, creating valuable content can allow you to monetize your audience through advertising or sponsorships. The key is not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversifying your sources of income is an essential step towards financial independence. 3. Spend less than you earn. It seems obvious, but it's crucial. Learning to differentiate between needs and wants is the key to taking control of your finances. Needs are essential to living, while wants are things you can enjoy, but are not indispensable. By focusing on what you need, you can cut down on unnecessary expenses and avoid falling into the trap of spending. Creating a budget will also help you prioritize your spending and save effectively. By identifying what you really need and what you simply want, you'll be able to make smarter financial decisions and start building a solid foundation for your financial future. 4. Pay all your debts. Eliminating your debts is essential to getting out of the rat race. Use effective methods such as the snowball method, which involves paying off the smallest debts first, and then the others, or the avalanche method, which prioritizes debts with the highest interest rates. Both approaches will help you reduce your financial burden quickly. By becoming debt-free, you will be able to put more money into savings and investments, bringing you ever closer to financial freedom. 5. Develop valuable skills. Learn skills that are in demand, such as programming, digital marketing, or languages. These skills are highly valued in today's job market and can significantly increase your income. Programming allows you to work in the technology sector, one of the most profitable, while digital marketing is essential for companies looking to stand out online. Speaking multiple languages also opens doors to jobs abroad or in multinational companies. By mastering these skills, you will not only improve your professional profile, but you will also be able to access new job opportunities and freelance projects, increasing your earning potential. The financial system may seem like a trap designed to keep you trapped, but the reality is that you have the power to change your destiny. With effort, discipline, and a change of mindset, it is possible to free yourself from the rat race and achieve financial freedom. Do you also think you are trapped in the rat race? What have you thought of doing to free yourself? Leave us your answer in the comments. If you like this information, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. See you next time.